is day 3. I haven't written yet today, but I'm trying to get some work done for class before I have to go teach. Then after tonight, I have 4 days off and I can write a ton. I'm excited to talk about my novel. It is way too hot here still. I'm a little bit early for my first class. Wait, this is my second class. I am so tired. I actually have written a lot today. I haven't written 1,600 words today, but I'm ahead of the goal already, so hopefully tonight I'll push myself even further ahead. I'm so excited just to sit down and talk about my story because there have been a lot of exciting things happening with it and I'm really liking it so far. The first day was not the best. I was really worried about it, but I think I'm really excited about it now. What do you guys think of the green Starbucks cup? I think it's creepy. I thought I'd really like teaching night classes, but it's kind of awful. I feel like I've been complaining a lot. I'm sorry. So, funny story. I just started filming this video and the camera wasn't even on, so let me try to remember what I was talking about. It is NaNoWriMo day 4. Stop bumping into my camera, please. It is NaNoWriMo day 4. I have 6,061 words. I haven't written at all today yet. It's about 10:40. But I have all day to write. Okay, so I am refilming part of this video. I'll insert clips of why I had to do this.
And she is in college. She is getting an English degree, and she works part-time at the campus library. Excuse you. I think she's funny. So I wanted the atmosphere of the novel to be very mysterious, and I wanted that from the beginning. I also wanted to create some dramatic irony with one thing that happens in the novel, and to do that,
So I am going to post the synopsis I wrote for my novel on my NaNoWriMo page if you guys want to go check that out, but I'll give you a brief synopsis of my synopsis now. My novel is about 20-year-old Gwen Lancaster. She lives at home with her mom. Her parents got divorced a few years ago and they moved to this town called South Falls, Georgia. It's a fictional town, but it is based on a town that I know of. This town is very image driven. They are kind of exclusive, kind of middle to upper middle class. There is a private college in the town called South Falls University, and this is where Gwen attends college. She is getting an English degree, kind of despite her father. She also spends her time working part-time at the campus library. She doesn't really like the job, but she is allowed to kind of browse the internet most of the day, and she works close to the boy she is obsessed with, Carter. Carter works in the IT department, which is located in the library, so she spends a lot of her time waiting for him to come over and talk to her. So she doesn't really hang out with him. She gets very nervous around him, but they do talk every time she's in the library. So one day she overhears a few girls talking about a girl who had died, and she kind of sneaks over to listen and discovers that it's a girl she knew in high school. She was found dead, presumably of a drug overdose. That's what's being reported. Gwen immediately grows suspicious because she knows this girl from high school. She knows she's not that type. She goes back to her computer and she looks at this girl's, social media profiles and an article that's been written about her. And Carter comes over to talk to her and she tells him about what's happened, and he mentions that something similar happened a few months ago on the street he lives in. So they look it up and they see a mention of it in the police. You know, they sometimes have those like police recaps in local newspapers. So they see a mention of it in the newspaper. And they go back even further. They search through these police recaps and find that there's been one drug overdose by a college-age female every 3 months for the past 3 years. So Gwen immediately starts freaking out and thinking of every possible conspiracy theory she can think of. Carter thinks she's being crazy, but he humors her partially because he thinks she's funny, partially because he likes her, and he knows that if he works with her on this, then he'll be able to spend time with her. So they work together and end up uncovering a huge secret. I started writing this novel in first person present tense. I usually write in first person past tense, but present tense has been going well. I like it. I also started writing in multiple perspectives, which I'm really excited about. I've always wanted to write a novel in multiple perspectives, and I finally am. So I'm writing from Gwen's perspective, Carter's perspective, and then a third mystery perspective, and I'm taking this person's narration and kind of weaving it in through the novel, and you don't know who this person is until the end. So I'm doing that to increase the mystery, the suspense, and I really needed something to make the atmosphere of the novel very creepy from the get-go, because Gwen's life is not very mysterious, it's not very creepy, she's just kind of bitter and sarcastic, and I needed something to establish the novel as a mystery from the beginning. I decided to include Carter's perspective as well for some dramatic irony, because something happens that Gwen doesn't know about until later on, and I wanted the audience to know about it first. So I decided to include Carter's perspective to provide that dramatic irony. I've really enjoyed writing in multiple perspectives so far because you have to establish each character's unique voice. I might do a separate video just on doing this because it's something I'm really interested in, and I actually really enjoyed teaching this when I taught high school. So I might do that as well. I am going to get back to writing. Hopefully I can include 1 or 2 more clips today and then upload this video tonight. We are out at my boyfriend's parents' house. It is out in the country. They live on a farm, so there are fields and horses everywhere. So I definitely like coming out here and just being outside and even writing outside sometimes. I feel like I get a lot done here. Oh, hey, Riley. Riley loves it out here too. It is 9:20. I have 7,103 words. I don't know if I'm gonna keep writing or not, but I do want to finish this video and post it tonight. So day 4, 7,103 words. I'm pretty happy about it. I feel like I focused more on writing these past couple days rather than filming, and that's probably what I'm gonna do the rest of the time. I want to talk more about what I'm writing versus like filming myself writing. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed to my channel or commented on my videos or liked my videos. It has done so much for my motivation, and I really appreciate all of you. I also wanted to encourage those of you who are working full-time or going to school or doing a combination of things. Keep going. I feel like this year has been easier for me because I'm not working full-time. I feel kind of bad complaining about anything in my situation because I have it really easy this year. The second year I did NaNoWriMo, I was working full-time and going to grad school, and I remember how tough that was. So for those of you who are doing that, keep going. You're doing a good job. I hope that you guys are having fun with NaNoWriMo. I will see you again in a couple days with another update.